cry more times a day than you did in 5 years. You've bought more pairs of jeans than you ever shed tears.
Born and raised in Ortigas, Pasig City, officially called DWJM 88.3. But you know us, it's Jam. 60 minutes of pop fiction. Venture into a world of fantasy, animation, gaming, mythical language, graphic novels, robotics, and sci-fi. Tune in to 60 minutes of pop fiction with Marty Tengco. Wednesdays at midnight on your new music alternative. Jam 88.3.
James, the man they call James. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to the man and he gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they call James. Now James saw the mutters' backs breaking, and he saw the mutters lament, and he saw that magistrate taking every dollar and leaving 5 cents. He said, you can't do that to my people. You can't crush them under your heels. So Jane strapped on his hat and in 5 seconds flat stole everything Boss Higgins had to steal. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to the man and he gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they call James. Now here is what separates heroes from common folk like you and I. The man they call Jane, he turned round his plane and let that money hit sky. He dropped it onto our houses, he dropped it into our yard. And the man they called Jane, he turned round his plane and headed out for the stars. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to the man and he gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they call James.
Woo! All right. Good morning, Metro Manila. Or no, sorry. Good morning, Philippines. Welcome to 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction here on Jam 88.3. You're here with me, Marty Tengco. Another fandom night, another geek night. And if you listen to Bigkas Filipinas, which happens Tuesdays every midnight, 2-2-ish. You know, it doesn't happen all the time, you know. It doesn't end in time. We always don't end in time. I already mentioned what my topic will be, and it's about this very, very short-lived but very much loved fandom, Firefly, the TV series that became a movie and all that. But we'll try to hope maybe that some network, Netflix or something, would, you know, revive it, reboot. I don't care. As long as it comes back. And so those who are Firefly fans who are listening and those who are not familiar will stay tuned. We'll talk about it and we'll discuss and say, why is Firefly the most amazing TV series? Because a lot of people are into it, even if it's like a decade plus old.
15 years.
See, 15 years. Already create a teenager with that old. Welcome to the show, everyone. And this morning, you'll be you've seen this person in another show, in Miss Kooky Tuason's show, somewhere this year. I'm sure of it. Welcome to the show, and Villasis.
Thank you.
And guys, if you're if you're watching Facebook Live, he was making comments once in a while on my Facebook Live, especially quiz night. So if you notice someone was giving the answers, that's him. Because he was like, guys, come on, answer.
Answer it. Kailangan yung sagutin yan.
All right, we're on Facebook Live, people. Just look for us, 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction on Jam 88.3, and our text line 0915-349-0883. Message us, ask us your questions. Let us know if you're fans of Firefly. Let us know where your favorites or whatnot. Or my ultimate question in my social media account, which is Marty.Tengco on Instagram, and Twitter is Marty Tengco, same as for Facebook, is: which side will you be on, the Independence or the Alliance? Let us know later. But I have more questions for Anne, more than that. And so that's why I'm going to be asking him some of those. So, Anne, I have my question for you, my first, which I know you've noticed that this is a trend in my show, is how did you discover Firefly?
It was 2006. Yung Quiapo area is...
Okay.
Suki ako nun. Every week I'm going to Quiapo to
Okay.
buy DVDs.
Magkano pa yun?
50 pesos.
Wow.
Tapos yung collection.
The CD case.
The CD case
The tin?
collection.
Is this the tin version or is this the metal?
No, ang binili ko muna yung nasa karton. Kasi I really don't have any idea what Firefly is. Pero nakita ko, may spaceship. Tapos parang western yung costume nila. And I'm a fan of Trigun ng 90s. So it's an anime na yun nga din space western.
Okay.
So naintriga ako, and I'm not really into mostly space opera. Hindi ako talaga fan.
Alright.
Aside from Trigun and Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, okay.
So mas anime yung background ko in terms of
okay.
space opera. So and Gundam Wings. So yun talaga yung pinaka-idea ko of space opera.
Right.
Kung meron man, it will always be Star Wars.
Yes.
So I try Firefly and I enjoyed it. Saya. The characters are very entertaining. May mga quirks sila that will endear you to them. So kaya parang okay. Tapos naging crush ko pa si Inara saka si Kaylee.
Yeah.
Okay. Then sabi ko, after nung 14, I really don't have any idea na it was canceled show. So naghanap ako ng season 2. Sadly wala. So yun yung doon ko una siyang kilala. Then I wait for the movie to come out. So, Serenity.
Yeah. I'm curious though, is that how you're able to find fandoms? You just search, because there are some people, they need to hear from someone first if it's good or not. So you just randomly get
I just randomly buy the pirated DVD at that time.
Okay, guys, we're not saying that. We're not encouraging. We're just saying that during the time, it's really difficult to get anything.
A copy of Firefly.
Firefly in particular, because it was a canceled show.
It was canceled show.
That's why we're saying if you can get the legal
copy, I think
copy.
meron sila nung tin case na
beautiful.
na parang collector's edition.
Yeah, but it's gonna be expensive.
It's going to be expensive for sure.
So with regards to fandoms, what is your general so you've mentioned anime. Aside from anime, what is your usual go-to when it comes to like when you relax, I'm gonna watch this because it relaxes me. So aside from anime, what else do you go into?
Anime, I play Dungeons and Dragons from
D&D.
the third ed. Then branched it out to other titles ng RPG, tabletop RPGs. So, yun, mostly. And merong game dati na that's the only RPG that I played before na space opera or futuristic was yung tawag nito, Eon Trinity. Pero that's another.
I know this. But this is like an old game. Sort
of,
very,
right? Very old game.
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
Then, I also go watch movies.
Okay.
Nung mga time na yun, I enjoyed mga sci-fi din. I like sci-fi. But not the space opera. Mas gusto ko yung futuristic at that time. So, yung mga movies na based kay Philip K. Dick, like Blade Runners, Scanner Darkly, mga ganun.
Oh, okay. But, so, I'm sure you've already seen a lot of space opera, space drama, western, all sorts. What makes Firefly very, very different and something that, it's my favorite?
Sa akin, yung first time ko siyang napanood, aside from the very quirky characters, Firefly has this, parang meron siyang genre bending. Ganun siyang feel. Yung parang, hindi mo siya ma-fit sa kung ano to. Parang lagi kang may bago siyang pinipresent sa'yo. So when I watch it, per episode kasi may kanya-kanya silang trabahong ginagawa.
Right.
That always end up in in a very problematic way. Kailangan nilang lusutan.
Yeah.
It has heist element,
Yes.
mostly heist element, then it
is.
has a conspiracy element. Yes. The world building was great.
Yeah. It makes you small because it's a lot of solar systems,
It's a lot
right?
solar. It's a big interplanetary na pagko-connect communities.
Yeah.
It has this feel of this yung mga 1700s, 1800s na yung mga expeditions sa US.
Yeah.
Those are coming from the East Coast going to the West Coast, yung ganung lifestyle. Somehow na ano nila na pakita.
Right.
At the same time, it has a very feudal system.
It is.
Very feudal system.
Yeah.
Pero they treat companions na very napaka-conservative nila, pero they have this very ibang tingin on sex work. Na parang, ganit, philosophy ang sex work sa kanila.
Imagine, right? Who would
Parang,
think of it?
Oo, parang the world building was great. Tapos, it starts na kinakapa mo yung mundo. Na parang it starts small, then unti-unti siyang lumalaki. So, parang nung pinapanood ko siya nung una, I was napaano muna ako sa pa-connect muna ako sa mga characters.
Right.
And then the world building was very interesting na naririnig mo na lang biglang nagmumura sila in Chinese.
You'll have to say why though later.
Yes.
Yes.
Tapos yung mystery on River character.
Yeah, River.
Yung parang what is happening to this woman,
Yes.
to this girl.
Yeah.
Kasi parang 17 years old lang siya.
But she's like, this is weird.
This is weird. Every time na alam mong something will go wrong, she senses it.
May episodes siya, no?
Yes.
She has her episodes. Okay, so already starting to give someone. Why don't you just tell us what is Firefly? Because obviously, if you just check the dictionary, Firefly is an insect. Obviously, don't ask me what it is. I did study science that way. I mean, I'm not a. What is it that specializes in insects? I don't know. But this one, I will ask Ann. So, what is Firefly?
Firefly is a type of transport.
Yes, okay.
A space transport. Usually, ginagamit lang siya for short distance travel.
Okay.
Cargo, basically.
Okay.
At
You mean by short distance from like one planet to another, or is it
one
really
system to another.
lang?
Oo, pero parang ganun yung sukatan nila ng short distance.
Okay.
So since they never at mas ginagamit siya mostly on the outer side nung system. Ng whole system. And Firefly is parang isa sa mga lumang model.
Okay.
So think about Firefly as a Roro boat.
Good analogy.
From one port to another port
right?
lang.
Yeah.
They
So,
cannot go parang long distance
Okay.
cruise type.
Right. Will it break down if you force it to go to like long periods of always being on air or basically on
In
flight?
space.
In space.
Ang idea lang din naman kasi of kunyari, yon long distance is mas mabagal siya compared to the other. And yung capacity, yung radiator niya, yung core radiation niya is not enough for long haul, mga pangmalayo ang travel. So yun yung ano niya, yun yung kaya siya lang from one planetary system to another.
Okay, so what are the crew doing in this ship that is in this spaceship that is like some sort of a cargo ship?
So Firefly has its crew. So for anyone knows na about One Piece na anime, may mga designations sila bawat isa. So the captain is Malcolm Reynolds. Isa siyang veteran of parang Civil War.
Right, yes.
So he is this parang anti-hero. Medyo he's kind of a jerk to his crew, but you know that he loves his crew very much. So
the main character, and he's just bad.
He's just a badass. Parang ganun. He will speak kung ano yung nasa isip niya.
He's
careless, tactless. He likes to argue with Inara. Inara is a companion. So, she works as a parang escort, pero very philosophical. And high-end lang yung mga kumukuha sa mga mayayaman. But Inara doesn't have any work sa loob ng ship aside from parang to sustain lang yung operation ng ship kapag wala silang trabaho. Because the ship was named Serenity.
Okay.
Ang trabaho nila is to smuggle goods. So
hence the heist vibe.
It's the heist vibe. So medyo black market-y, smuggler type na tong si Mal Reynolds.
Right.
So, Inara, renent niya yung isa sa mga parang space capsule ng Serenity.
Okay.
Then decorated it according to her taste. So, parang sumasabay lang, parang hitchhike, sort of, parang nakikisakay si Inara just to get from one planet to another kasi kumikliyente siya.
Wow.
So, ganun siya.
Yung booking, ha?
Ganun ang booking niya.
Wow, from one planet to another.
Well,
very
ang mga companion can choose kung sinong gusto niyang samahan. So, kung may papunta sila sa isang planet or moon at may mayaman doon, so she can choose.
Oh, wow.
Kung sino yung gusto niyang puntahan.
I never knew that escort service is that. All right.
And then, Mal has this friend pala na parang vice captain, first mate of the ship.
Okay.
Si Zoe Washburn.
Right.
So Zoe is a veteran also of the same war na kinasalihan ni Mal Reynolds. And she's very loyal to Mal. So susundin niya lahat ng iuutos ni Mal sa kanya. And she will never question it.
Is she the same actress in Suits? The TV series Suits?
I'm not familiar with Suits.
Right? Kooky? I think she yeah,
Maria,
right?
no?
Yeah, because like Jessica, her role is that head lawyer, the lawyer of this firm. Okay, so go ahead. Sorry.
So Zoe has a husband. Siya naman yung pilot of the ship, si Hoban Washburn or Wash, which is one of my favorite character. Kasi napaka-gentle niya. He's like making joke, takot sa asawa niya. But he's the best pilot in the show. So, yun yung ang trabaho niya dun sa show. It lagi niya kinukulit si Zoe na malagay sila sa tahimik. He was played by Alan Tudyk. So, Alan Tudyk is very popular na rin
definitely
in Hollywood.
Yes. I just forgot the things he's been into. But yeah, he's very popular. Yes.
Siya yung si Kay sa Star Wars, yung Rogue One. He's the robot.
Yeah, yes. Okay, yes. All right.
So, siya yun, si Alan Tudyk. Then, meron, syempre, they deal with black market, so they need a soldier. Kailangan nila ng merong military man. At ito si Jane.
Yes, Jane.
Si Jane. Jane is a tough guy.
Yes.
The song, dun na pinatugtog mo kanina,
The Hero of
was
Canton.
the song na ibinigay sa kanya.
Yes, it's called The Hero of
Hero of
Canton,
Canton.
and that's exactly in the episode, which is, I think, episode
Jamestown
7.
7.
Yeah, episode 7, Jamestown. And
Where they explore the character ni Jane.
yes, and the thing is, if you heard it, those basically are the townspeople. The townspeople
The
are
town-
the mudders. Mudders, right? The mudders. Now, who are the mudders?
The mothers are yung mga yung nando sa mga para sila mga pioneer. So
Okay.
they live in this parang yung mga buwan or yung mga planets
Right.
na hindi pa po pwedeng matirhan. They terraform it para po pwede nilang matirhan. So
It's
they are
so-
basically sa sobrang laki na ng populasyon ng tao, they
Uh-huh.
venture out of space.
Right. And if you check this particular episode in this particular town, it's really like typical Western, dusty.
Dusty.
People are a bit poor.
Para silang mga pilgrims.
Yeah,
They-
and
even their costumes.
yes, and I think they were also like, I don't know why they're super poor though.
Since
people
wala
used-
rin namang makakain dun sa area kasi tineterraform mo yung planet so it's
Right.
hard for you to create crops pa. At the
right.
same time yun ang nasa outer part ka nung planetary system. So basically ikaw yung pinaka hindi maaabot ng tulong from
no.
the alliance.
Yeah. Okay, now that you've mentioned, so as I've questioned you guys, if you would side between the Alliance and the Independents, okay, who is the Alliance?
The alliance are basically in the future
Hopefully not, please. I'm not ready for this.
two nation have
It's so
merged
scary.
dalawang nation yung naging superpower and they form this parang sort of mega corporation din siya eh.
Oh, right. It's a business move.
It's a business move, it's a militaristic move, so it's United States and China. That's why China, there are Chinese words na nandun sa show, they use it. But most futuristic fiction always lagi nilang nakikita ang China bilang isang superpower.
Yeah,
So
just
it's-
like North Korea is always
yeah.
an enemy and all that. Yeah. Well,
So
there.
like Blade
Yeah,
Runners.
exactly.
Even isang 1960s Filipino novel, merong ginamit ang China bilang isang superpower.
Right. And I think parang they feel like they're so powerful, right? Even in this movie series, right? Olympus has fallen, London has fallen, Angel's fallen. It's basically an Asian country, right? So yeah. All right. So go ahead. Sorry. So these two countries form an alliance,
Yes.
a mega corporation, and
Megacorp.
then what are the rules or what is their kasunduan?
Yung sa pagkakatanda ko, ang alliance is parang mas more of enriching eh.
Uh-huh.
So they want to take yung outer ring nung planetary system just to tingnan kung papaano mapapayaman pa yon. So mostly economics yung basis of
Right.
their supremacy.
Okay. So now that's the alliance. Now who are the independents?
The independents are those who na kumakalaban sa alliance. Who believe
Okay.
that they should never be ruled over by this mega corporation and mega nations.
So what are the consequences because they don't want to be part of the alliance?
It end up na magkaroon ng isang laging may civil war.
Okay.
So, but eventually the independents or the brown coats were defeated by the alliance.
Right. And the thing is, I remember seeing that the independents don't get enough resources
No,
because the
kasi
alliance is
Ang pinakamayaman. So,
Right.
You can think about it as Empire versus the Resistance.
right. Star Wars.
Or
Yeah,
Star
that's
Wars.
true.
Yeah. Ganun siya eh. And it's a trope eh in space opera.
Right. Right.
Lagi kang may ganung tropes eh.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
para clear sa'yo kung sino yung kalaban.
Yeah. And so, how are because the alliance is controlling the resources, how are the independents like? You need food, fuel, what else? Well, machine
Machine.
guns. So how are they able to survive, especially like in Mal ship? How are they able? So I know they're smuggling, but what planet do they go to? Are there certain areas that they go to because for their needs? How does it go?
Ang ginagawa nila is that kumukuha sila ng mga supply pag sa mga pupunta sila sa mga mas malalaking planets. Those who have this parang city na. So they normally go there.
Okay.
So doon nakakakuha sila ng supplies. So usually doon pag bumababa sila doon, kumukuha sila na doon sila bumibili ng parang mga radiator nila ginagamit para pampaandar nung ship, supplies, food, saka minsan kumukuha rin sila ng mga passenger.
Oh, okay. Are they being hunted by the Alliance?
No, kasi parang ang tingin lang naman sa kanila sa Alliance, they are just kasi for the Alliance at that time na nag-start yung show, wala nang independent eh. Parang nakwell na yung rebellion eh for them eh. So for them, ano lang to, pipitsuging smuggler. Ganun lang ang tingin nila. So if they are going to police him, dahil lang sa kaso na yun, not because of rebellion or anything seditious, ang pwedeng ikaso kay Kinamal. But unfortunately, gaya na sabi ko kanina, they are accepting passenger. Nakasakay sila ng dalawang fugitives.
Oh no.
Who happens to be Simon and River Tam.
Right.
So yun yung naidala nila dun sa sasakyan nila. That's why they are being hunted by the Alliance or the authority.
Okay, I'll get back to you for River and Simon. I'll be playing some music, people. So you're still here, 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction on Jam 88.3, your new music alternative.
Special little girl, big soul in a little world, dancing shoes and dinosaurs. But they put you in a box, buried so deep that you forgot how to be just who you are.
Your life up on a shelf, saving everyone but yourself, like a human sacrifice.
I was lost, you came to find me, running through
Hi, this is Carl Orit, and you're listening to 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction on Jam 88.3. See you, Space Cowboys. You're gonna carry that weight.
By the Fallen Stars as well. If you've noticed that it sounds like, why is it so themed around Firefly? Yes, apparently there's this band who sang a song or created a song for every episode in Firefly. So I asked Anne, he said there are 14 episodes. Yes, there are 14 songs created by the Fallen Leaves for each episode. That's how much of a fan they are of Firefly. Welcome back to the show, people. 60 minutes of pop fiction here in Jam 8.3. You're here with me, Marty, Tengco,
and Villasis.
And we're still talking about Firefly, guys. We're on Facebook Live. Just look for us, 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction. And our text line, 0915-349-0883. Earlier, actually, the episode, like for example, episode 3, which was Nothing, the song, it was inspired by the episode 3 called Bushwhacked. And prior to that, episode 5 is Safe. So if you've seen each episode, you'll know why the lyrics were written as they wrote it. Okay, so I'll be saying hi to some people. Let me see. Jomar Palmaria, I'm glad to meet you guys. Well, through social media, hi, thank you so much for tuning in. And Joel Olano, hi DJs. Hi, thank you so much for tuning in. For today, DJ.
Yes, good morning.
And then Danielle Somalabe.
Dan Sumalbe.
Is that your friend?
Yes.
Shout out. Hi.
Shout out, Dan.
Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. And Jomar Palmar, can I have sticker logo from Jam 80.3? I'm sorry, ubos na, no more na. Apparently, I also too late, so sorry. Hopefully, we'll have a new new set already soon. And then, your friend said best ship and brown coats unite.
Yes.
And I'll ask you what brown coats it is later on. Bernie Coy Deborah, hi Marty. Hi, thank you so much for tuning in. Mark Joseph Espadas, morning. And he said, okay, your friend also said, Dan Sumalabi says, #wash never forget.
Wash never forget.
And you'll also say why. It's a bit sad.
Do I have to tell them what happened to
Nobody
Wash?
likes spoilers except me. Okay, fine.
Later.
Okay. And Gail Christian D, good morning. We aim to misbehave. #Firefly.
We aim to misbehave.
All right. So we'll start from there. Why is it we aim to misbehave?
Para kasing yun yung character ni Mal.
Okay.
It's his character to do things in his own way. Para siya nag-embody of freedom eh.
Right.
That's why he is against the alliance. He wanted to be this parang yung trope niya, yung character na pagkaka-develop sa kanya is more of this Clint Eastwood, Western badass.
Right, yes.
Character na I'll do whatever I want to do.
Right,
so ganun yung trope niya eh. Mga tough guy na six shooter na mga klase na mga character.
All right. Okay. Got it. Now, why is it okay, sige, I'll skip that just because no spoilers. Okay, why brown coats? What does that term mean?
Brown coat was the uniform na ginagamit ng mga independent.
Okay.
So,
why brown though? I mean, what's the color of the alliance?
the color of alliance was blue.
Blue, okay.
I'm not sure kasi na-skip ko yung detail na yan about the color of the alliance. Pero mas prominent kasi talaga yung sa brown coat.
Okay.
Which has this parang mahabang trench coat.
Okay.
Tapos nasa parang reddish brown yung kulay niya. That's why lagi ko na-associate yung alliance with blue kasi parang ganun yung ano niya eh.
It's so like
yung
Star
kontrapelo,
Wars.
di ba?
It's like the gray blue-ish.
Yes.
Yeah, no? Yeah.
Then parang yung brown coat din niya, parang he has this French Revolution style.
Yes. Just what I was gonna say. That's true. It says old, but it just looks good on you.
Yung good on you. Tapos parang na-accentuate yung character ni Mal kasi siya lagi yung nagsusot ng brown coat as a memory of the war na kasala siya.
Right. Now, since you've mentioned the war, and then you also mentioned that the movie is Serenity, what does Serenity mean anyway?
The name of their ship is Serenity, and it was named ni Mal dun sa Battle of the Serenity Valley.
Oh,
it was if you watch the pilot, yun yung moment na nakikipaglaban si Mal with Zoe na halos they were all wiped out at sinasabi ni Mal na no, lalaban tayo dito until the end. Until dumating yung reinforcement, pero sinabi ni Zoe na there will be no reinforcement that will arrive. Until nakita nila nagdaratingan nilang yung mga ship ng Alliance.
Right.
And yung battle na yon was the very crucial battle yung ng Unification War kasi yun yung moment na feel nila natalo na talaga sila. Doon na yung parang turning point talaga ng gera. So it's very deeply personal kay Mal yung pagpapangalan niya ng ship nila, ng Serenity. That's why laging insulto sa kanya yun. Yung ano na yon, yung connection niya with the independent. But kahit ganon, he still wear his color proud.
Right. Oh, that hurts though. I mean,
very sentimental person si Mal kahit
I know,
kahit medyo jerk siya. So.
Pero I would personally avoid it. I'm actually curious with how he copes with it because why are you wearing the colors and naming your ship with the most painful? Like, you should sort of veer away from that. Do you think it has helped him the whole time in the season? Has it helped him cope with the fact that, sorry man, you lost?
Parang reminder siya of him to take care of his crew.
Right.
Somehow, di ba? Para kapag nakita mo siya, hindi niya iiwan yung mga tao niya.
Right.
Just like, for example, sa Safe na episode, River and Simon was kidnapped.
Okay. And you'll have to tell us there who River and Simon is, okay?
So they were kidnapped
Okay.
ng mga hillbillies ng planet na yon.
Okay.
So they were kidnapped, pero at the same time, one of their parang yung pastor nila sa shop lane nila sa barko, which happens to be their passenger nung una but eventually became part of the crew.
Okay.
Si Shepherd Brook, Shepherd Book was shot.
Oh no.
So without their doctor, which is Simon, dahil nawawala, hindi nila mahanap kung nasaan, and the urgency para doon sa buhay ni Shepherd Book, umalis sila doon sa planet na yon. So they sa tingin, sa point of view nila Simon at nila River, habang nakikita nila yung Firefly, the ship na umaakyat, lumilipad to space, they think iniwan sila.
Oh, okay.
But eventually, iniwan sila kasi sasagipin nila si Shepherd Book, dadalhin nila dun sa parang armada. Parang space station ng Alliance.
Okay.
Then, eventually, after that, mapagamot si Shepherd Book. Bumalik sila sa planet na yon and rescued Simon and River.
Okay, why is Simon and River very important? Why are their siblings, correct?
Yes.
Why are they important?
Simon was the elder brother. So, he's very protective of his sister, si River. River is a prodigy. Sinasabi niya na by the age of 3, she always corrected my spelling. So, ganun katalino. So, parang nag-ballet, parang one day, nakuha na kagad, doing...
Wow, I wish! I wish I could be that.
Nakagagawa niya yung mga bagay na sobrang bilis niyang matutuhan. So, parang sobrang gifted niya nung River, she was offered a scholarship to this school.
Wow, of course. Yeah, she's a prodigy. Okay.
So, by the way, si River and si Simon, they were well off.
Right.
Parang sa central planet. So,
so they're in the Alliance.
They're in the Alliance.
Yeah, okay.
Because Simon, isa siya sa pinakamagaling na doctor.
Okay.
At the top 3 of his medical class.
Wow, okay.
May career path na siya to be the head of a medical facility at a very young age. So, promising yung future.
Right.
And meron ka sister na gifted and prodigy. So, they sent River to that school.
Right.
But, nung una, medyo okay pa daw. Until Simon received letters. Na yung mga letters na yon are telling them na something is happening to River.
Okay.
Clues that is telling them na may mali. It was in the episode Safe then.
Like,
So,
what do you mean by mali? Is she crazy? Is she...
perfect. Okay naman yung sulat. Sinasabi she's doing fine sa school and all. But nakikita ni Simon na may mga mali sa spelling. So, alam ni Simon na hindi ganun yung kapatid niya. That's not his sister's character.
Right.
That's why trinay niyang itakas si River. But at first, nahuli siya. Galit sa kanyang tatay niya. Sinabi niya, sa susunod na gagawin mo yan, i-disown kita.
Right, okay.
But syempre, mas matimbang yung pagiging kuya niya dito kay River. So, tinakas niya from that facility. And from then on...
So when you say facility, so she was not going to school?
She was not going to school because she was being experimented. May ginagawa sa kanya.
Oh my goodness, okay.
It was in the movie Serenity where it was explained kung ano yung ginagawa sa kanya. She is being trained and developed into this psychic assassin.
Okay.
That's why may isang line si River nung inasar niya si Jane na I can kill you with my brain.
Oh, that powerful.
That powerful, sure.
So, because she was a prodigy, is it safe to say that she really had some inherent psychic abilities, or they just tampered?
They trying to enhance
or was it forced?
It's being forced to her.
Okay.
Kaya nga yung mga experiment sa kanya is very painful. Kaya siya, nung una mo siya nakita, she's having this trauma na pinagdadaanan niya.
Okay.
Para siyang baliw nga yung tingin sa kanya ng mga tao eh.
Right.
Because of the way she acts.
Right.
So, yun yung character na parang pagsindan mo, anong mystery na meron dito sa character to?
Right,
What happened?
sure.
Bakit sila hinahabol ng alliance?
Right.
So, that kind of mystery sa isang character hook you up to the show.
Right.
And there are other characters na very mysterious din. Like, si Shepherd Book. He knows how to use the gun, pero pari siya.
Wow, imagine Priest. It's just like, it reminds you of, although it's a totally different fandom, the movie Priest, wherein all the priests were trained to kill, but they're vampires. It's a totally different. But yeah.
Yun yung ano
Rare.
niya. And,
priests are fragile. I mean, that they're in Hollywood. I'm just saying. I'm not saying they're fragile in person, but yeah.
and then, meron siyang may status din siya sa Alliance for some reason. Kasi doon sa safe, pagdating nila doon sa station,
Nothing happened.
Nung una, tinatanggihan sila kasi you're parang scavenger kayo.
Right.
You always break the law, so wala kayong pakialam sa inyo.
Right.
We will not help you.
Uh-huh.
Pero nung pinakita yung ID ni Shepherd Book, okay, pasok, gamutin yan.
Whoa.
And doon sa season, it was never explained.
For real?
Tapos sa Serenity, pagdating doon sa movie ng Serenity, nakahiwalay na kasi sa kanila sa Shepherd Book eh. So,
oh, man. But is Shepherd Book like back to the Alliance, or he's just not part of the ship?
no, he's not part of the Alliance.
Okay, so he's just like disappeared from the storyline.
Yes. Tapos parang in-explore na nila yan into comics.
Oh my goodness. So were you able to, did you also, are you the type of fan you also got the comics and
I just read yung part na yun kasi sobrang na-intriga ako kay Shepherd Book eh.
Okay, so what did they say?
Shepherd Book was a former assassin.
No! What?
He was trained to become an assassin, tapos nung may pinatay siya, the first person nakita niya na napatay niya, he stole that identity. Then he became he was trained he was an assassin for the Independent.
Uh-huh.
And then in-infiltrate niya ang Alliance.
Uh-huh.
And from there, nag-rise up siya sa rank ng Alliance.
Oh my goodness.
Pag-rise niya sa rank ng Alliance, so parang colonel, ganyan.
Uh-huh.
May isang very, very important battle na sinabotahe niya.
What?
And then he was dismissed kasi tingin sa kanya dahil pumalpa ka, you are dismissed.
Uh-huh.
So, nung na-dismiss siya, he goes to parang diner na kumain siya ng soup. Kaya naisip niya, gusto ko maging preacher.
What? Just so random. That is so random. So he becomes a preacher, he becomes a pastor, and that's it. That is so weird. I don't know what the creators
And then he goes,
really...
nagta-travel siya from one ship to another ship. Kaya nga nung nakita niya yung Firefly, nung una mo siyang nakita sa series, may nakita siyang malaking ship eh. Niyaya siya, dito ka na lang, grandpa, ganun. Pero sabi niya, no, I don't want. Tapos sabi niya, I'm not a grandpa. Tapos lakad siya. Nakita niya si Kaylee, in-offer sa kanya yung Firefly. Tinanggap niya kasi parang, for him, very sentimental yung ship. Pero pagdating doon, na-endear siya sa mga tao and stay.
By the way, guys, this is created, the whole Firefly series was created by
Josh Whedon.
and he's the creator of a lot of famous TV series like Buffy,
Angel,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and
Dollhouse.
which I love, guys. That's a totally different fandom altogether. It's fantastic, amazing, and it's so weird and creepy. Anyway, so there. So, now, you were mentioning about characters and all that. Which one is the most, like, you wish that was explored more?
Mas more of the characters eh. Kunyari si Shepherd Book, it was never revealed sa story. Nagbibigay lang siya ng binibigyan lang siya ng mga pahapyaw about his story, pero hindi siya naipakita. And I think it's very rich yung character niya, how it was developed that way. the love story ni Inara sa Kanimal. Kasi
Okay.
alam mo, meron naman silang mutual na gusto sa isa't isa, but they
Right.
cannot admit to each other.
Because...
Feeling ko lang si Inara, she is a companion. So, I don't know, hindi naman din to na-explore dun sa story about her personality, even though she is proud of being a companion.
Right.
Hindi niya naman gustong maging na-involved into someone. Kasi kapag siguro naging companion siya, makawala yung value niya.
Is it, was it never even explored or like tried to be explored even in the comics?
Never ko na yung comics about that.
Damn, that's
Pero
very sad.
sila, isa sa mga nag-comments, they can't admit it because they're both proud. Kaya mayabang eh. Si Mal mayabang din. Lagi niya iniinsulto yung trabaho ni Inara.
I don't know if that's called love, but maybe it works for
Pero
them.
may isang episode where Mal defended the honor of Inara. So may parang duel na. So very medieval yung dating. 1800s
Yeah.
French chivalrous
Yes.
chivalry. Sinapak niya sa isang party ni Malcolm yung isang mayaman si Wing. Athenos Wing. So mayabang yung Athenos Wing. Sinapak niya kasi minamalit sa Inara that I will buy her, parang ganon. So medyo kind of jerkier than Mal.
And you think Mal's already bad? There is worse. Okay,
So,
now this is a funny question that I have for you. Did you rally with all the fans?
that time kasi nung ginagawa nung na-cancel ang Firefly, doon pala ako naging fan eh. So I really don't have any idea about rallying, about paano ibalik ang Firefly. So it's too late for me to join the cause. At the same time, parang it's more of the mailing list lang eh. Yahoo group mailing list yung umiikot for that at that time.
List, yeah.
So, no, hindi ako nakasali sa pagrarally para may balik, magkaroon ng season 2 yung Firefly. But eventually, they gave us a movie, Serenity. Right. Pero parang kulang pa rin eh. We want more. Gusto namin ng exploration ng kwento. Kasi yung Serenity mismo, it opens a new a new story na mas lalo na silang hinahunt ng alliance. So you want that kind of ng story na.
Right, yes.
Saan papunta na to? So siguro at that time, Josh Whedon think of having a sequel for Serenity.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We'll keep our fingers crossed.
But most of it's actor, tapos di ba? They have their own career. Si Nathan Fillion is very
It doesn't matter. I think if people...
Pero they are always teasing it na magkakaroon ng Firefly.
Alright, maybe this show is enough to push that.
Second season. So
we don't know.
Possibly. Yes.
Right?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Magkaroon.
So whoever's listening, you should message Josh Whedon. Dude, come on. But anyway, we'll definitely get back. I'll be playing some music. You're still here in 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction on Jam 80.3, your new music alternative.
Out of gas, out of road, out of car, I don't know how I'm gonna go. And I had a drink the other day. Opinions were like kittens, I was giving them away. I had a drink the other day, I had a lot to say. And I said, you will come down soon too. You will come down too soon. You will come down soon too. You will come down, you'll come down, come down. You will come down soon too. You will come down too soon. You will come down soon too. had a lot to say. And I said, you will come down soon too. You will come down too soon. You will come down soon too. Soon enough you will come down. You will come down soon too. You will come down too soon. Come down, come down. Come down, come down.
Orewa Seigida. This is Ralph Fonte and you're listening to 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction with Marty Tengco on Jam 88.3. Sakojo.
What brings you out so far? Said the man dressed in brown. I've come for one of yours, said the king's faithful hound. And I'm bound where you're bound, and I'll run you to the ground. I've come for one of yours, said the king's faithful hound. Surrender her to me, said the king's faithful hound. Not while there's breath in me, said the man dressed in brown. For we're bound where we're bound, though the dangers be profound. Not while there's breath in me, said the man dressed in brown. How will you fight on land, said the king's faithful hound. With a pistol in my hand, said the man dressed in brown. And the sound will resound, just as when we stood our ground. With a pistol in my hand, said the man dressed in brown. How will you fight in the black, said the king's faithful hound. With a good crew at my back, said the man dressed in brown. And what we found will rebound on the conscience of the crown. With a good crew at my back, said the man dressed in brown. Methinks I hear a wave, said the king's faithful hound. It's a signal from your grave, said the man dressed in brown. And the hound then stood down, with a sigh he turned around. There's nothing left to save, said the king's former hound.
by Eben Brooks. He wrote this song in tune of the traditional song The False Night on the Road. And prior to that, I played Out of Gas by Modest Mouse. Okay, apparently someone I found online, because the internet is so wide and scary, and no, but this one is not the scary part. I found a guy with the name Andrew Tempest with a Spotify playlist based on Firefly and Serenity, and he found this one called Out of Gas, which happens to be the titular name of episode 8. Welcome back to the show, people. This is 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction here on Jam 8.3. You're still here with me, Marty, Tengco, and
Villasis.
And we're talking about Firefly, people. Again, we're in Sorry, scratch that. We're on Facebook Live. Just look for us, 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction. And, of course, our text line, 0915-349-0883. And I'll just be reading off some comments from the Facebook comments. I keep saying chat. That's so old. They're not in chat groups. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Over there. Nico Santiago says, "Hey guys, congrats to 55 episodes. Yay! I'm so happy. And it's a lot of episodes. Imagine the quiz night. They felt like overwhelmed. 52 episodes like Marty.
Isang taon siya.
And was like, these are the answers, people. And then some of my co-hosts who are the players like, someone already wrote the answer. Oh, what? You're gonna look at the comment section. Okay.
It happened, ng mga kaibigan ko rin yung nandun.
Exactly, right? Ako, nako. They might see it. They're honest naman. And it was a fun episode. Okay. JM Komanahan. Wowzers. Naitopic na ba deep web, dark web? Haha, lulz. Michael Sharon novel-based TV series for the win. Cool din yung Lucifer na TV series sa Legal High. Lalang. Okay, well, Jem, definitely I'll inform Miss Kooky Tuason about this and we'll see because she created my show. She's the one who's doing all the scheduling and all that. And, well, who knows? And Nico Santiago, they can't admit because they're both too proud. Just like what you said, right?
Binasa ko kanina.
Okay. And he said, well, that's only my opinion. There's a tabletop RPG for Firefly, by the way. Are you aware of this?
Yes. Serenity.
And is there a maximum number of players or something?
No. Parang as long as kaya ng DM or ng game master yung number of people they can play.
Have you tried this?
Unfortunately, no.
No, but you do D&D, right?
I do D&D. I do Vampire the Masquerade na RPG.
Oh, and you were telling me off-air that you DM.
Yep, with sa group ko with my writer friends.
Writer friends. It's a lot of them. Basically, most of them have guested in Kooky Show because Filipinas already. And so, why don't you try Firefly?
Why not? Okay naman yan eh. Masaya naman. And knowing my players, kung gaano kagulo sila, it will be a fun game.
Gulo is an understatement, guys. You have no idea how much of a mess they are sometimes. Now, you were mentioning me that you know some mechanics of Firefly or some of the gameplay.
I just keep in-scheme ko lang yung the Margaret Wise production.
Okay.
Margaret Wise is a tabletop RPG developer, babae. And nakita ko doon yung meron siyang part doon about yung kung ilan yung kayang dalhin nung cargo or at the same time yung ship battle. Pero may system kasi siya eh. I think it's the Convex or Cypher. I'm not sure. Na system. So medyo kapag may system na sinusunod, medyo ano na yun, parang streamlined na yung rule. Hindi na siya very crunchy rule unlike ng mga games from the 80s or the 90s na masyadong maraming Cortex system. So
okay. So guys, look for him if you want to try. And then before you know it, there's already another Firefly is back and alive again. Maybe Josh Whedon needs this, that people are saying Firefly all the time, and not just in the US, a lot of countries, even Asia. If the Philippines, as Marvel says, we were the top with Endgame, why not Firefly, I mean, it would be for a change.
Nung mga mid-2000, during conventions, yung may mga fandom ng Firefly, they call themselves Brown Coat Alliance, if I'm not mistaken. So, nag-start lang yan ng mga mailing list ng mga fans.
Mailing list? Oh, that's
Before
so
Facebook group, di ba? Started with Yahoo Group mailing list.
And that was super active.
That's super active. Yun yung pupuno ko ng Yahoo Mail mo. Yahoo Mail pa dati.
Exactly. And if you notice, guys, there's actually a Yahoo group that you have to log in. And it's like similar to what we see on Facebook. There's a news feed. There is a news feed in Yahoo groups. That's so old.
So, ano siya ng mga lolo ng Facebook group.
Exactly right. And then there's what I miss though about Yahoo groups that there are folders that you could check for notes
or for photos.
There's really a folder you can go to, and there's a separate for messages. It's so cool. Okay, let's go back to Firefly. Okay, so I was asking you this off air. What is your favorite episode? Or what's your favorite episode?
For me, yung Janetown. Janetown is sobrang fun lang.
Okay, so explain to them, because of course it's a song. It's not as clear. But what is with Jane? What did he do?
Jane was parang, it's a heist gone wrong talaga sa totoo lang. It's a heist gone wrong. Meron siyang ninakaw na gold. Then, nung tumatakas siya, nahulog yung lahat ng gold. And everyone thinks na pinamigay niya yung pera at binigay niya sa mga tao. So, people give him tributes, singing songs for him. May statwa siya sa gitna ng town.
Like a typical hero.
And Jane was unaware of that Parang hindi niya alam na may ganitong... Pero, ayaw niya bumalik doon sa planet na yun kasi...
Right.
Bad trip siya sa planet na yun. But once you get there, parang, eto yun yung naghihintay sa'yo.
Why is it your favorite episode?
Sorry?
Why is it your favorite episode?
Sobrang fun lang siya. Yung parang, this character na sobrang tough and may pangalan yung barel. Very,
wow.
Yun yung character niya na medyo gago rin, loko-loko. Eventually has this kind of history. Pero na-reveal din na pala na mali lang pala niya yun.
Okay. Now, if you find that your favorite episode, which episode did you feel like, why? Why is this not well developed?
I think wala akong nagganong feel. Laging meron siyang tapos. Kung mabibitin ka man, you know that there will be the next part na you will enjoy it to explain further. Even though yung pinaka-finale niya, yung episode 14, na may kalaban sila na sobrang galing, na-feel ko doon na, shit, bakit walang season 2?
Yeah, okay.
Bakit walang season 2? Dapat may season 2. And you know that kahit tinanong nila sa they throw him out into space, pero meron namang breathing apparatus. You know, he will come back and hunt them and be na po pwedeng maging mas masama pa or possibly an ally.
Okay.
May mga recurring character din naman dun sa series. So, pero ang focus lang talaga ng kwento is more on the crew and their relationship with each other.
Now, so you're saying that Mal is an anti-hero, but was there a particular antagonist? Is it one person or a group that you felt like, wow, it's really a strong character or characters that really it was developed well and all that?
Yung operative dun sa last episode, he was really good na nakakatakot siya na maging kalaban. Yung operative do sa movie, Serenity, kasi he will not stop until he get his hand on River. To the point na
oh my goodness, River.
He's willing to destroy a planet.
What? Why? What's up with... I know River has these abilities, but is she the only one? I'm sure
At that point kasi, in terms, sa Serenity, they are slowly opening a can of worms. Sa regarding sa isang entity. It was called the Reavers. Yung Reavers, yung parang cannibal. So it's
what? Ew.
Parang think about Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What?
Mga hilibili na kakain. So, nandun sila sa space, umiikot-ikot, and they are nag-hunt sila ng makakain nila. And
What?
they are very sadistic.
Oh my
Kasi
goodness.
sa isang episode, I think it was in Bushwhack, they find this survivor. Pero yung survivor na yun, dala ng pagiging survivor niya at
Ew.
ilang araw siyang pinapanood kung paano they torture and they kill and
my
they
goodness.
eat yung kasama niya doon sa ship. He ended up like them. So ganun yung ka-twisted yung paano nagkakaroon ng rivers.
Oh my goodness. So why does the operative need river for these cannibal?
River uncover yung isang planet which is
Is
called,
this already spoilers or it's okay?
it's a spoiler pero parang okay.
Well, it's old, 2003, guys. Go figure. No, I'm just kidding.
So it's a planet, it's named Miranda.
Okay.
So lagi niya sinasabi yung Miranda. So everyone was thinking, what's Miranda? And then they discovered that it's a planet in the outer ring ng galaxy.
Okay.
And so nung pagpunta nila doon, they find this parang video message, if I'm not mistaken.
Video message.
Yep.
Okay.
Parang video recording, parang video diary.
Wow, okay.
Of a parang scientist, and they are experimenting on something.
Oh.
Parang paano mag-quell ng rebellion. So they release a chemical gas sa air kasi terraform yung planet eh. So pati yung hangin and all was designed for ng tao.
Oh my
So they were released in the air and eventually parang naging sobrang muna parang lethargic yung mga tao.
Okay.
Pero yung iba naman nagkaroon ng masamang side effect. They become very aggressive, very
Okay.
violent, and they start attacking yung mga lethargic na tao. And then slowly and then nag-collapse yung planet na yon, and the Alliance tried to erase that
Okay.
na planet. Parang never shown in the record.
Right.
Walang nakakalam nun sa
Right.
because of doon nagsimula yung mga rivers na yun.
Oh, okay. So it's like an experiment gone wrong.
Experiment gone wrong. Like, nangyayari lagi sa kanila, heist gone wrong.
I know, right? But is it possible that the rivers will go in to the Alliance and...
No, they will never be part of Alliance. Kasi wala na silang yung pag-iisip nila is toward violence eh. And
Right.
they cannot be reasoned out eh.
Oh,
They will just
okay.
attack and eat anyone that...
So is it... are the Alliance worried that there'll be a future problem, the rivers?
Once na may palabas yung sikreto na to, everyone will blaming the Alliance about it, and the Alliance will take responsibility of this situation. So
Okay.
dahil dun sa movie na broadcast nila yung information na yon.
Right.
So possibly the story will go na po pwedeng magkaroon ng against the rivers yung
Right.
maging kwento nila.
Oh,
Alliance
yeah.
and the crew ng Serenity are joining forces to fight rivers, or possibly the Alliance will starting wiping out yung mga rivers to very disastrous result.
Oh, no.
Kasi lalaban din yung mga rivers, and ang sinasabi ni Mal is he knows how the rivers thinks. So alam niyo paano mag-isip to, paano
Why?
never explored in the story.
What? But what's your theory?
Pero siya dahil sanay na siyang nakakalaban ng
Right. Okay.
so he got accustomed to this kind of creatures na.
So you think this theory that you're saying is like a future season 2, like hopefully fingers crossed thing?
Possibly, yes. Pwedeng future season siya. Or another movie.
Yeah.
perhaps.
Or forever, several seasons.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm curious. So you kept mentioning that there's something you learn about it's different. Firefly is different. But what were your takeaways? Was there some insight or something after watching Firefly, or at least from either every episode or the whole season or even the movie combined? Do you have any takeaways like that was deeper than what the show was just showing?
Just like any sci-fi trope laging the authority versus freedom
Okay.
Yung parang moral question ng story How far can you go against the authority?
Right.
Plus it's a very universal thing na tiningnan yung Firefly as a family.
Right.
And you will do whatever it takes to protect your family.
Right.
So ganun siya ganun yung tightness nung crew makikita mo dun sa show That's why you get endeared to them at na ano ka sa kanila, na hook.
Right.
And you follow their journey.
Right. Of all the characters, who can you relate the most? Who do you feel like, yeah, I think like this person?
Siguro sa akin si Kaylee.
Why?
The mechanic. Parang sweet lang.
So guys, any
Sweet lang. I do not want any trouble.
Okay.
Siya yung sa show, sabi nila siya yung heart.
Okay, right.
And kasi as much as possible, ayaw niya magkaroon ng away sa ship And dahil yung ship kinukonsider niya na as bilang kanyang bahay.
Right, of course.
And the crewmate are her family members. So ganun, yung heart lang ng
Do you see Kaylee as a fighter? Like, for example, versus the Alliance, will she fight?
No, I don't think
She's
so.
really behind the scenes.
Pero she's good at with ships.
Okay.
Mechanic kasi siya. And ang character niya is wala siyang formal training
Okay.
to be a mechanic. Pero kapag tinatanong siya, sasabi niya, the machines just talk to me. Pero figure of speech niya.
Okay.
Pero walang psychic power. She is very natural with machines. And the funny thing is, hindi siya yung first mechanic ng Firefly.
Okay.
The first mechanic was parang boyfriend niya. And kahook up niya lang.
Okay.
Tapos nahuli lang sila ni Mal na nagsisex sa loob ng engine room.
Wow, okay.
And then parang syempre tinanong after nung awkward na moment na yon, tinanong siya ni Mal, yung mechanic, the original mechanic, if he can do something about the machine kasi may problema. Sabi niya wala nang problema yan. Tapos si Kaylee just goes and may magagawa pa tayo, and starts moving around and fixing the machine,
right,
the engine. So nagulat si Mal. He fired the original mechanic and hired Kaylee.
Oh nga naman. I just need someone who does the job. Yeah. Okay, wow. Well, I hope that would be enough to convince me. No, okay. Last message for anybody who hasn't seen or heard or whatever about Firefly.
Para sa akin, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung Firefly or the movie na Serenity, just go and watch it. You will enjoy the characters, their journey, even though it's a very episodic. Every episode isang mission yung tinatahak nila. You will just enjoy it. It's fun. It's a very fun and entertaining show. Most of the cast sa show na to become a household name in Hollywood. Nathan Fillion,
Yes.
yung actress that played Inara, si Morana Baccarin or Baccarin.
Yeah.
Siya yung partner ni Deadpool sa movie. Si River si Summerglow become the face of sci-fi.
Right, yeah.
Siya yung laging badass woman of sci-fi.
Yeah.
So, yun. It's a very fun and entertaining show. Wala kang expectation talaga na this will be a very cerebral and all. It's just a fun, light show na eventually you will see na mas marami palang ka makukuha dito somehow.
Right.
In a writer's perspective, for me, it's a genre-bending show. Kahit
right.
this is a very space western na pinaghalo ang western trope and space opera. It has heist film on it. Ng mga trope for heist film kasi since they're working on different kind of missions.
Never boring.
Never boring. Conspiracy is rich. The world building is great.
Feudal.
Very feudal and all, and become anachronistic almost kasi
Yes.
people go back to their roots eh.
Right.
Lalo na yung mga nasa outer ring nung galaxy, they become this parang pilgrims, pioneers, na kind of people. They have their own religion. Even yung companion is very philosophical in a way na very Eastern. Yung ang treatment with sex is very philosophical. So it's very in a weird way it's fun, and
I think it will be I think for those also, I'll just add to what Anne is saying, for those who are not into it, maybe like to give it a shot because it's very different from your usual Star Wars. Yeah, it is definitely a space, a drama and all that, but it has its own flavor that you'd like to give it a shot with.
Yep.
And if you're into something that's very different, very odd, but still on the fighting and guns and whatever, yeah.
they have a lot of fighting pero very
No gore.
No gore. Mostly yung fighting nga nila, you have this laser revolver.
Wow, that is so cool. I mean, would you want to have that?
Of course, kasi yung ang weird nung you have na barrel na ganon, laser revolver for some weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, well, if
it's a very nostalgic kasi yung parang, for me, it's parang 70s space trope.
Right.
Tas yung mga character mo are based on western cow spaghetti. Spaghetti western na
Yes,
mga
yes,
characters. So it's, tapos pati yung may mga bar fight. Na,
Right. Which is a Western thing,
which
too.
is a very
yes.
Western thing. Na, tapos, suddenly, magkakaroon ka ng isang episode about duel. Nakala mo nung una, duel with guns. Pero pala, duel with fencing sword.
Oh, diba? Because of the intercultural... yes.
Then, nagsasalita sila in Chinese.
Oh, right. That is very interesting for me.
It's very interesting.
So there's English and there's Mandarin.
Pero mostly, nagmamandarin sila kapag nagmumura sila.
Out
or
of
saying
frustration.
bad words.
Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Ed.
Thank you so much,
for
Ed.
geeking out with me. Anything you'd like to promote or share or your social media?
Wala na. Can find me anywhere.
You have books that they could...
Books. My first book was still out of print, but I do edit a translation of European short stories into Minasbate, which is my language.
Whoa.
Pagtuod, you can get a copy sa Ateneo de Manila, possibly sa bookstore, but it's published by Ateneo de Naga University Press.
Okay.
And mostly my books are yung mga books na kasama ko yung nasa
Like
Ateneo de
compilation.
Naga University. So
Okay.
mostly anthologies.
So guys, maybe you could check out the Nugget. It's quite far though.
But I think meron sila sa Ateneo de Manila or
Okay.
the coming Manila International Book Fair.
MIBF.
They will put some copies there.
Right.
So
And you still don't want to be found in social media.
Search na lang and Villasis.
Okay. He's not shy. You guys can find him and message him. And of course, guys, I just because Kooky wanted me to announce this. So her spoken word workshop, Kooky Tuason spoken word workshop under Creative Tree. Kooky, did I get this right? Creative Tree, yeah. Is on September 28, 1 to 4 p.m. at O2 Space Makati. If you have any questions, just go to the page of Creative Tree Workshops to find all the details there. So because I'll be there also hanging around in Kooky's workshop. Just because I can hang out there, I'll be seeing you guys there for those who very much want to be under the workshop of Kooky. And next week, because of course it's a fandom show, I'll be talking about movie musicals. Maybe tell me your favorite movie musical, guys. Not just musical, it has to be a movie musical. And again, aside from the, I think her name was JM, who mentioned some fandoms that I'll definitely inform Miss Kooky Tuason about. Message Kooky on her Instagram and Twitter, okay? IG and Twitter only, okay? For fandoms that you'd like us to talk about, and she'll try to fit it there somewhere. And of course, for all the tracks I played this morning, I will definitely post them on my social media accounts. Just look for Marty Tengco. And the last song I'll be playing is, of course, the theme song that everybody knows, the Ballad of Serenity, but just sung a cover by Samuel Tucker Young. Well, thank you, everybody, and thank you so much. Thank you, everyone who's listening wherever you are. It's 1:25 in the clock. Again, not 1 a.m. again. Good morning, Metro Manila. Why do I keep saying Metro Manila? Good morning, Philippines. It's not like it's a different statement. Good morning, Philippines. And thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe, stay dry, and I hope you're all safe wherever you are. Bye, guys.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, 'cause I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell 'em I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. There's no place that I can be since I found serenity. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, 'cause I'm still free. You can't take the sky. There's no place that I can be since I found serenity.
Minutes of pop fiction. Venture into a world of fantasy, animation, gaming, mythical language, graphic novels, robotics, and sci-fi. Tune in to 60 Minutes of Pop Fiction with Marty Tengco. Wednesdays at midnight on your new music alternative. Jam 88.3. Your weeknight dose of spoken word on primetime radio. Because Pilipinas.
As life creates beats through hands and feet gestures.
If your sister asks me about you.
Because Pilipinas. Hosted by Kooky Tuason. Tuesdays, 12 midnight.
Shut yourself off from the world and nod.
At hayaan mo ring aking hagkan ang pangangatan.
Because Pilipinas. On your new music alternative. Jam 88.3. It's old music from the future. Or is it new music from the past? New music alternative. Jam 88.3.
I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting this high, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these